What's up everybody, welcome to my top ENBs for Skyrim. So the first ENB that we have is called the Sharpshooters Extreme Graphics ENB, and this is one of my favorite ones mainly because it oversaturates the colors and it makes every scene in Skyrim look great. Here you can see it comparing to the vanilla game, and you can definitely tell that Sharpshooters makes the shadows look way darker, the colors seem more vibrant, and you also get a pretty nice depth of field effect. Now of course these great graphics come with a performance hit. To me it's 20 to 30 frames a second, which is pretty much considering I'm using a GTX 670 MX. But if you don't have the PC for Sharpshooters and you like its graphics, there is an alternative, and to me the real Like ENB looks pretty much the same as Sharpshooters. Maybe some scenes look a little bit darker and others look a little bit brighter, but still it looks pretty much the same, and as you can see the colors are still vibrant. You still have that great depth of field effect going on, and yeah, so the performance is just way better with this one. I've been personally using this for the last couple of months for playing Skyrim, and I can definitely tell you that I only last about 10 frames when using the real Like ENB, and yeah, you can see it just looks gorgeous, and yeah, it's kind of incredible that you only lose about 10 frames when using this ENB, which maybe to some people this might look even better than the Sharpshooters ENB. So yeah, if you don't have the PC for Sharpshooters but you like its effects, make sure to try this one out. As you can see, it looks great, and yeah, let's just move on to the next ENB. So here we have the Project ENB. So this is the one that I'm currently using for playing Skyrim, and you will see that the colors aren't oversaturated, everything looks real nice. To me this one seems to make Skyrim look the most realistic out of all the ENBs. And I know that realism is a very subjective topic in gaming, but well, in my opinion, it makes Skyrim look the best. So if you want a great and realistic looking ENB, you should definitely go with the Project ENB. And this one is also focused on the blues, so the blues will definitely look better, as you can see in the shot, for example, the sky. So great ENB, let's move on to the next one. Next up we have the K ENB. Now this is the most resource intensive ENB that I have ever tried. My performance literally dropped with about 40 frames a second, which is a lot, but you can see there's a pretty hardcore bloom and depth of field going on in this ENB. The colors don't seem to be too saturated, they look pretty nice, and I can imagine this for people that are going to make videos for machinima, just videos that cinematic videos. But yeah, this is also a great ENB. If you have the PC to run it, make sure to give it a try. Here we have the RealVision ENB. This is similar to the real Like ENB, but the colors aren't too saturated, and there's no depth of field effect going on in this one. And the performance, well, it's kind of between Sharpshooters and the real Like ENB. And as you can see, there's some focus on the green, so they look real great. And yeah, so this one makes Skyrim look, I don't know, maybe a little bit more realistic than real Like does, but not as realistic as Project ENB does. But as you can see, it's a very bright looking ENB, and yeah, really nice one. And the last ENB I'm featuring is the Seasons of Skyrim ENB. Now this is an ENB that I didn't hear about until making this video, but unfortunately this is a real nice ENB. So you can see you have, so to me this one has the best looking depth of field out of all them ENBs. And also there's a little bit of bloom going on, but a really great ENB. You can see all the colors there, I don't know, they're a little bit saturated, not as much as in Sharpshooters of course, but you can see that, so Skyrim looks great with this ENB. And the performance doesn't seem to get a big hit, only about 20 frames maybe, not as much as Sharpshooters, but yeah, this is definitely a great ENB. And at the end you can see a short comparison between all the ENBs that I have featured in this video. Now if you want to check an ENB out for yourself, the links are going to be down in the description, and yeah, tell me which one you like most. Make sure to check my last video out, it's about the top skippy armors for Skyrim. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. I will see you in my next video. Peace out.